so I'm back. We're going to start streaming, or I'm going to start streaming, and we'll see how this will go, right? I'm about 3,000 light years away, and for those that are unfamiliar with my journey so far, I'm actually going to the galactic core. I'm trying to get to that huge, massive, supermassive black hole that is in the center of the galaxy, because why not, right? Have to have some goals in life. So, yeah. The last time I played, I landed on some weird moon with huge canyons and such, so why the hell not? I'm just going to try to fly through it and not damage my ship, right? Because wow, that would be bad. You know, that would be really bad. I don't have a repair module, guys. I really don't. So yeah, let's cue some music. And maybe I can show you first how my ship looks like. Maybe some frame rate drops here, because yeah, I'm running 8K resolution. Just look at that. That's my ship. This is an Explorer that is totally decked out with, you know, the best thing I could possibly, you know, get into it, so that it can travel far and travel quick. So yeah, let's look at this. You don't see this in the solar system. It's so beautiful out here, and apparently it's going to be even more beautiful. Look at this. We're going somewhere there. See there where I'm pointing? We're going to be going somewhere there. Anyway, let's plan our route. Well, we can't plan more than 1,000 light years ahead, and I sincerely doubt that, you know, we're going to even make 1,000 light years, because if you haven't followed my Steam stream, whatever, my Steam, you know, logbook, I'm trying to scan. You know, this is basically an exploration mission, and you know, you go for so many systems, as you can see. Let's try to see. Okay, we're going in that direction. Let's zoom in again. Where are we? 200 light years. 600 light years. 840. Yep, a little bit too much. You see, I can't plot the route anymore. Maybe it is. Everything is smooshy. Okay, so we would be skewing, of course, a little bit. Maybe somewhere here. Yeah, can't even mark those. There, well, let's plot the route to here, wherever here is. And if we reach there, we can go. As you can see, it's a bit a far way to where I am right now, and quite far from Sol, but still nowhere near to the actual galactic core, which will be there. So okay, so we have it. Let's start engines. There, let's put on the lights. I don't think the lights are going to do anything.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, let's try to go slowly. Oh, that's not slowly. I'm not exactly known for going too slow. But what I want is, I want to go into that canyon because I actually drove here the last time. And, well, let's say I could not drive into that canyon. I really hope I'm not going to smash into anything. Eesh. Let's see. Okay, there are no proximity lights. No. No, my lights are not doing anything. I can see crap. Stop. Okay, let's see. Is this even wide enough? No, it's not even wide enough. Oh well. Anyway, let's point ourselves upwards then. Boost away a little bit. Let's see.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, vector.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And we begin. I thought to realign this a little bit because otherwise it's going to take me several months to get there. So I decided that I'm only going to be scanning every 10th jump because there are just so many jumps that I can't just, you know, put that amount of time into traveling there. You know, there are other things that I want to do, like, I don't know, trading, getting back to my friends, which are thousands of light years away. So I'm going to be scanning every 10 systems, like fully, right? I'm going to be, obviously I have a full system scanner, so I don't need to, you know, go places to scan an entire system. But when it comes to surface scanning, I'm going to scan every 10th system unless there is something tremendously interesting in. And let's hope we're not going to...
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's hope we're not going to crash into some sort of weird, you know, into some sort of weird star, because that apparently happens a lot too. Well, not a lot, but it happens.
4, 3, 2,
let's see.
1. Engage.
Good practice is to throttle back when you jump, because you never know what's going to be there. That's good. And of course, if you ever do this, do remember to fuel scoop. You know, good fuel scoop is godsend. Okay, so let's scan this. 7 astronomical objects. Let's see if it is anything interesting. No, just usual. And someone already scanned it too. Some Pyrox scanned the 2 nearest
Fuel
ones and then
complete.
Didn't bother. Neither will we. You don't want to engage the jump before the fuel scoop is gone, because you don't want to take heat damage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Always trying to wait until the heat is below 50%. Because, you know, if you engage while your heat is up, your heat is not going to go down, it's going to go only up. And that's a very quick way of getting yourself killed.
2, 1.
And guess what happens if you're going to get killed in that game so far from home? You're going to not only lose money, but you're going to respawn to the last space station that you've been in. But there are no space stations here. So you're going to be back to square one. Okay, this is not particularly impressive so far, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to be finding some other things pretty soon. No new astronomical objects. Oh well, might as well scan it while we are scooping. Not the best idea. if it even wants to scan it. It even doesn't want to scan it. Well, if it is no, it's just the sun. We might as well, you know.
Fuel scooping complete.
We might as well do it, right? So the good idea is, it not always works, but if you just point your nose downwards.
Fuel scoop
The
disengaged.
good idea is to just go away a little bit so your temperature drops. And you just turn around. And now we're scanning. There. Let's lock destination again. Okay.
Frameshift
Let's
drive
jump.
charging.
So that is a nice third jump. Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to get further
4,
if it so
3,
happens that
2, 1.
we only
Engage.
scan every 10 systems and the systems are not expansive, because I kid you not, sometimes here the systems are so huge, 50, 52, 60 unexplored areas. It takes a really long time. Oh, I think we're having a binary system. Look at this. Oh, nice. Okay, let's fuel scoop first.
Fuel scooping.
Let's see what is here. "21 astronomical object." Just look at this. Isn't that a beauty? A top tip: if you want to take an incredibly huge resolution photograph, press Alt F10. It will basically take a massive BMP, 60 megapixels BMP file. Let's at least scan this one and that other sun. Let's see. Now I see why I didn't scan the other one. I didn't look into it. That's why I didn't want to scan. Okay. Let's scan this one too. We're going to see what it is, because this was an M sound, which means that it's just a normal, usual, you know, sound. It's very common in our universe. And this is another M. Oh well. Let's get out of here.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
By the way, if anyone can tell me what are those stars here, I would greatly appreciate it. Are they the Pleiades or something? I'm not entirely sure. I can't find any information, but I could see them for some time, and you know, I can't find any information.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we're so close to the star, and yet we can't see the entire Milky Way cloud. That would not be possible,
4,
say 2,000
3,
light years away,
2,
because
1.
of the
Engage.
light pollution, huge, massive light pollution from the sun. Normally you'd have to go away, you know, a good 2,000 light seconds away to be able to take a decent screenshot. Right now it's not needed. Okay.
Fuel scooping.
Always fuel scoop. because you never know what your next star is going to be. See if there's anything particularly interesting in this system. We're looking for rare stars mostly, you know? So if I find a system like this, you know, with nothing to it, basically, you know, this means that the planet has atmosphere and we can land. So yeah, if we have nothing, then I'll just move on. So yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's get out.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay.
Frameshift drive
jump.
charging. Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Some people are having problem reaching that stream, but I just checked. I have no dropped frames, nothing like that. So everything seems to be working
Fuel
fine.
scooping.
Scoop a little quicker. The scoop can go to 151. I'm trying to take it easy so that I don't overheat, you know, the system. 35 astronomical objects. See, things that you don't see near the Sol system is so many astronomical objects. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, interesting. We have some other type of suns, but I
Fuel
know that they
scooping
are
complete.
pretty common, so I'm not going to be going there. But lots of scanning here. That is our 5th jump, I think.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay, below 50.
Frameshift drive charging.
And we can continue jumping. Oh shit, I forgot to
engage.
align. That's one way to totally overheat your system.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. Some normal stars so far.
Fuel scooping.
So this is why when you do exploration you want the full system scan, because normally it has a range. You know, there are 3 different ones with a small range, medium range, and then the full system. Like that, you can still sell it for, you know, decent amount of credits because you mapped out an entire system. You just don't get more because you don't map the surfaces. But that's about it. Ah, look at this. This is an interesting planet.
Fuel scooping complete.
Wow, that's a really long one. That's a really long system. Actually, you know what? Screw this. We're going to go to this planet first. I want to see what it is. It's only 35 light seconds away. I want to go there first. You know,
Fuel scoop
would be a crappy
disengaged.
explorer if I would miss that. going to scan this and see what it is. High metal content world. I have to be a little bit careful so we don't smash into a planet. But it's so close to the sun. It's on fire. Let's go a little closer. Let's go out. Interesting. Huge screenshot for later so that I can check it out. No, we're not going there. We are continuing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I think once we are on a 25 jump, 25 jumps towards our system,
3,
destination
2,
system, we're going
1,
to scan.
engage.
Unless the system will be horribly boring, then we're going to jump to another one and scan it then. Yeah. This game is so pretty.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, what am I doing? There we go, let's scan this. 39. Yeah, that is why I went from scanning every single jump to scanning every 10 jumps, because I ended up not being able to do more than 100 light years, 200 light years within one gameplay, because it was just so much, you know? I guarantee you that a system like this, it just takes an hour and a half to scan out and fly through and whatnot. It just takes such a long time.
Fuel scooping complete.
So unless we have something very interesting to which
Fuel
we go,
scoop disengaged.
directly and only. No, I don't think so. It seems it's just a normal, usual system. Okay. What are we? Oh, there. Engage.
Frameshift drive
We're
charging.
already locked.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's see.
Fuel
We
scooping.
are very lucky for now that we have all the planets that are scoopable and not dangerous. I say planets, I mean suns. I think I said planets. Let's see. Nope, totally ordinary. By the way, a little tip: if you see a sun, because it is so close to you, and then so many objects attached to it, like a children object,
Fuel scooping
that means
complete.
that they are, that they are most likely, especially when they're close, they're just, how do you say that? They're just some sort of asteroid belt of some sort. You don't get very much for asteroid belts, so. But
Fuel
if you
scoop
scan the
disengaged.
system, might as well
Frameshift
scan
drive
everything.
charging.
It's not like they are far. You need to get closer than 5 light seconds to them to scan them. So
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's see. Okay. Well, still no drama.
Fuel scooping.
That makes me happy. So this is a little bit of a rinse and repeat. Huh. Okay. I can scan this one since it's the only one. Will be good. Something to do while we are fuel scooping. Like I said, unless you know what you're doing and you have a pretty nicely decked out ship, I wouldn't suggest going fuel scooping like that.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yellow orange star. Okay, I think that's like our sun. So yeah. Pretty cool.
Fuel scoop
Pretty common.
disengaged.
No, what do you mean too fast for safe exit? Oh, okay, I get it.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three,
Oh,
2,
hi,
1.
Lost Cat Angel.
Engage.
Hi, Sheila. How are you? Nice to see you here. Okay, this is a little different. I think this is still scoopable. Yep,
Fuel scooping.
still scoopable. Okay, how many jumps? We have 24. Okay, let's scan this place and then we can go into the deep space. 21 objects. Very reasonable. Let's see what we find, shall we? And start by scanning this one. Oh! I'm well. You know, space, the final frontier and such.
Fuel scooping complete.
I'm going to the galactic core. I'm going to see a supermassive black hole. Okay, where is this? That's what I'm going to do. See a black hole. One galactic body that holds us all together. So we don't drift apart. Dun dun dun. And you! It's always nice to see you, Sheila. Okay, next. See, those are just, you know, asteroid belts. Let's see if we can get away a little bit from that sun. So that we stop, you know, being so hot. Come on, how far do I need to go? Okay, is this like behind the sun? Yeah, I reckon it's behind the sun. Okay, let's turn this around a bit. Yeah, I totally think that it's behind the sun.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yes, thank you, finally. We went far enough. No, slow down. Oh no, 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 no. Stop! That's what you get on relying on the computers. Jesus. Okay, Jill. Where are you? So I can finally go away. See, I'm never really truly comfortable being so close to a star. Never ever. It's a pretty sight. Okay, next one. Let's see where it sends us. There we go. Jesus, what's with the system and everything on the other sides of the sun? See, if you leave it in the blue, you know, then for most of the part, I would say 90-something% is going to fly it for you. Well, not fly it for you, but you know, the speed. Oh, that's okay, Sheila. That's okay. You know, well, obviously it would be nice to have you there. So if you can come, then you're more than welcome. And if you can't come, then you know, we'll be sad, but you know, we will you know, and we'll miss you. But I'm pretty sure that you can see our pictures and videos and such, you know, and we can meet after maybe for some sort of, you know, coffee and cake and such. What do you think? Because to those that see my Twitch, you know, view my Twitch right now and don't know about it, I'm actually getting married in August, so that's a pretty exciting times. Jesus, still on the asteroid belt. Yes, yes, yes. Hoping to be back from the Galactic Core before I get married. I actually originally planned to go to the completely other side of the galaxy, like to the furthest possible point there is, but then I realized that this further possible point it's over 65,000 light years away. What's with this ship flying so quickly today? Yeah, so I was planning to go way further originally, but plans changed because I realized that this would have taken me forever to get there. You know, it would be literally months and months and months, and I just don't have that kind of time. But general idea is to go to the core, and if I so happen not to die, right? Because there's always a good chance that once I jumped into that one system that has a black hole, and there's a chance I'm going to get spawned way too close to the event horizon, and it's going to pull me right into the black hole, which will be obviously spectacular in its own right. But saying that I'm going to actually survive the encounter, I'm planning to go either up or down to the very edge of the system to one of the AAA or AAV systems, because I want to see some really rare, you know, and odd entities there. You know, very weird stars and systems and such that you don't get anywhere else. Hunt for some ultra rare stuff. So we'll see. Let's see how this works. Yeah, Theo and Simon are both saying that their Twitch is sort of, um, their Twitch is sort of been playing up a little bit. I don't have any problem whatsoever, and I'm checking on my streaming system software, and there's absolutely no problem there. You know, no dropped frames, and not streaming in some kind of crazy resolutions or anything like that. I don't think there are any drop frames. No, 0 drop frames. Okay. Time to go a little bit further into space, where it will look much better, you see? We can start to see more and more stars now. And we're going to see even more of them. The sky looks just so much different. There we go. Ah! Your stepbrother downloading. Okay, well that would you know, explain a lot. People downloading stuff tends to hog the bandwidth quite a bit. Hopefully he's downloading something good. See, we always need to decelerate a little bit because otherwise we'll just crash into something. It doesn't feel like crashing into anything. Oh, Carla's fine. She's studying like crazy. You know? Her studies turn out to be a little bit difficult and time consuming, as studies would. So she's either studying or resting a little bit and, you know, such stuff. You know, life. Just life. I'm, on the other hand, I am off until 11. I don't need to come back to my uni until 11, so that makes me very, very happy. Thank you. You like it? I like it too. Took some photoshopping and such. There's one huge asteroid belt. I can't believe we're so far away from the sun and we're still scanning asteroids. Give me a planet. Maybe this is going to be a planet. No, it's still asteroid, but what the hell? Are there any planets in here? I mean, good for mining if you're mining. Right? Which I'm not. Let's see if the system has any sort of any. Oh, that would explain that there are 2 asteroid belts here. Okay. That would explain a lot. So we scanned the first one. Oh, hello Simon. You managed to get in? If we end up traveling further than 1,000 light seconds, I might risk getting outside of the ship to show you guys how it actually looks like. Because, you know, I don't want to crash into anything. And 1,000 light years just goes really, really quickly in the ship, so... Let's hope it's not going to be too much of asteroids here. See, what I don't want to encounter on my way is a neutron star. Because, you see, we have this unexplored. There is an asteroid belt there, but we don't, you know, we can't see it. It's like that with neutron star. Yes, definitely. We should cope, unless that was to Simon. In which case, I'm going to just go and cry now. But we should definitely cope. But yes, we should definitely cope. I need to see, Sheila, how is that you do that. You need to show me how is that you know, you can host my my stream. I want to do that for you too, you know. Just look at this, it's just so gorgeous. When we're going to go in there, you know, imagine every single dot you see and what looks like a cloud is just billions and billions of stars we could go and visit. See, the game developers took the data from NASA and it's an actual one-to-one size of an entire Milky Way. So it's exactly as it is, you know? We just get to travel a little bit quicker than we normally can in a real life because obviously, you know, we would never get anywhere. And still, with all of the people playing the game, they say that with all of the systems and how quickly we are discovering the entire game, it would take around, at this pace, it would take about 10,000 years for us to discover an entire game. 10,000 years. It's like, holy crap, you know? That's how big this game is. You have hundreds of thousands of people playing this every single day, you know, every single day, for many hours a day. They travel as far as they can, and yet still it will take us 10,000 years. Talking about value for money, huh? I definitely feel satisfied with that. That is a really uneventful system so far. Hopefully those planets will be coming too, will be very beautiful. We should be done with the silly asteroids soon. Wow. I forgot to make myself coffee. But no matter. Scan. The problem with asteroids is that you need to come really close to them. Planets, not so much. Anywhere between 30 and, you know, 10 light years, or sorry, light seconds away. Suns you can scan from several thousand light seconds away, so no worries. Should be done with the asteroids pretty soon. Really soon. Let's see. See, in this game you need to listen to some sort of music in the background, because otherwise it gets very boring and very quiet and very repetitive, so you know, and some good soundtrack is pretty much a must. It will fly really straight, but as soon as it starts braking, it's you actually need to control it. It can get pretty off course. Okay, I think we might have like one more asteroid belt here. Which is not too far. Let's see. Okay, nearly there. Nearly there. There we go. And let's hope this one is the last of the asteroids. The explorer's job maybe not as glamorous as fighting, but I reckon it's as exciting. Even more so because you get to see some really cool stuff. It's the one. It's rather lonely out here. No players, no NPCs, nothing. Also quite safe unless you're going to be, you know, crazy or reckless or just unlucky. You're going to kill yourself. But you won't get anyone else coming around and trying to kill you. Okay, let's really hope it's the last one. Okay, we still have some unexplored things. Damn. Damn it, rocks in space. They're so far and so worthless, but we have to scan it. Wouldn't be much of a completionist if I wouldn't scan an entire system meticulously one by one, right? Yes. Okay, so that's how it looks like traveling. Just look at this. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. Screenshot. You see, a nice thing with making a high resolution screenshot like that is that you actually can go back to it and, you know, blow it up and actually zoom it in and actually see what's out there. I guarantee you're going to see things that you have not been able to see while you're gaming. Let's see. If we get to a planet that we can land, how about we land and try to have some fun in a buggy, huh? Okay, I think we're done with the cluster because you see, this has got to be a planet because it has several other ones orbiting, and that might be a sun of some sort or a really big planet far away. Yeah, a gas giant. So let's go to, we're finally done with the crazy space rocks. So now we can go. It's a little bit of a journey. See, we're going to go quicker and quicker and quicker. The gas giant will start scanning much quicker than 3 light seconds away. It's going to start scanning relatively soon because, well, it's a freaking giant, right? So we're going to be able to scan it. We can already see it. You know, that little white dot there? That's that gas giant we're going to. And from what I've seen on the map, it has some stuff orbiting it. We'll see. We'll see. So we're speeding up. It's not going to take 2 minutes either. It's going to be much quicker because you see we're not exactly going in real time here, so. So yes. I think I can already start to make out an orbiting planet or two that is by it, but you know, it could be anything else for that matter. But it seems as that. Now it's got to be something orbiting it. I wonder what sort of gas giant it is. The last gas giant I've been around, it was a methane one. See? We're far away, but it starts scanning already. I can slow down a little bit. Because at that distance it's going to, you know, take a moment to scan, because the closer you are the closer you are, the quicker the scanning will be. So just class one giant. Jesus. Let's see. Let's scan this. I reckon we'll be able to land on some of those planets. I'll be very, very surprised if we wouldn't be able to land on any of them. They're really small. Like, really tiny. See this kind of like the house on there? That means we can land on it. You know, if you would want to, you could always get out your buggy, which is something that we're going to do. But you can find really rare metals and sometimes crashed ships and etc, etc. So, well, you know, you could actually look for treasure if you would want to. I think we have two more. Let's scan this one, and then the last one, and I reckon we can land on the last we scan here, because I think we have one more planet after that we need to go to, but I'm not entirely sure whether and if it actually does have any planets we can land in. So we're not going to risk it. I don't want to be coming back specifically for that. We'll see if it, you know, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to land on it. Yeah, it seems all of them are landable on. We can land on this one. If we can land on this one. Keep it steady. Stop. Okay, can we land on this? We can! Okay, let's land. Let's try to pick a side that we can actually see that fantastic galaxy. Okay, let's slow down a little. So to those that have not seen a planetary landing before, we're going to do it. There we go, we're getting some nice features on the surface now. We might get a little tiny amount of lag because I'm running 8K textures, so damn, this has been bombarded like crazy. Wow, that's actually really pretty.
Orbital flight engaged.
That's some hard mountains there. Okay. We're going to go into a glide in a second. It's a really big mountains. We're like 30 kilometers above the ground. speed it up a bit. Hopefully we're not going to crash. If I manage to land somewhere here, we can try to drive. There we go. Let's boost a little bit. We're still a kilometer above, okay. Time to deploy landing gear and slow down this descent a little bit.
Landing gear deployed.
Go down. Ew, slow down. Okay, I know, unsuitable terrain. Now we're going to end up looking for a place to land. Come on, give me something. So that we can actually land. I got some coffee. Okay. Nope, still nothing. Jesus. I think we went a little bit. There we go. We found it. Oh, okay. That wasn't stressful at all. Now for the nice part. Deploy vehicle. Okay. So where do we want to go? Also, a really good thing to check is how much G you have, because I already damaged this thing a little bit. Oh, it's repaired. Nice, it actually repairs. That's good to know, because I had it like 52%. Do you want to see something really cool? This is what you can do. You can dismiss the ship. You see? And your ship is just going to go away. And goodbye, ship. Nice boost out. And goodbye, ship. And pew! We can recall it later when we need it. 2 hours, you know. We can. Okay, let's see. I think this is the way to. Is this the way to the crater? You don't want to go too quick, because that's how you know, kill yourself. Yeah, no. Could it be it? It's so easy to lose your, you know, coordination on those planets. Okay, let's see. Maybe not. Here. Yeah, I think so. I think that's one. It looked way steeper from the, like way steeper from the, you know, from our ship. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, how do we get in? Okay, I think we should be able to just drive in. Now imagine something fell here and made that hole. That is freaking huge. Okay, it's not easy to drive down that hill. There are rocks everywhere. Okay, let's see. We probably don't want to go through that hump. What we want is a nice, easy way in. Jesus, that's like really steep. And we're already damaging the ship, damaging our buggy in some way. Yeah, that is like really steep. Wow. Okay, just steady. Really nice and steady. Should be nearly there. It's a freaking huge canyon. Just wow. Well, not canyon. It's actually a crater. Freaking large. Like hilariously large. We're still only going down. That is insane. Fuel reserves at 50%. Well, let's hope we're going to make it to that pip there. A freaking huge pip. It looked really tiny. I reckon it's not as tiny as I thought. No, don't turn me around. Okay, big rocks, big rocks. Huge rocks! Jesus Christ. No. Okay, that's good, it's good, we're good. We're good. This is not stressful. Not at all. Shit. Sorry. Don't mean to swear, but this is a little stressful when you go that steep of a hill and it's so unstable, and with just barely zero, you know, basically 1/10 of Earth gravity. It's not an easy thing to steer that buggy, you know? It really isn't. Especially downhill, when all it wants is to fly. But we're managing. Okay. This is going to get easier now. Oh no! Oh shit! up! Whew, okay, we didn't roll. We didn't roll. So, success! I held it. Cough, cough. Let's just shoot something. Ooh, crap. Wow. Okay, I think we're more or less on the bottom of this thing. The rocks are starting to be a little bit big. I reckon some of them must be the remnants of that huge asteroid that hit that moon, because, come on. It is hilariously huge. Fortunately, we have a rocket booster to help ourselves. We are almost at that tip. I wonder where is that our ship is going to land. I don't think we'll be able to drive onto that tip, but okay, let's see if we can speed it up a bit. Sideways. It's so easy to go sideways in this. This would be like a perfect drifting car. It would be like Fast and Furious, whatever the hell of a system we're in, drift. Wow. Nearly there. We should be able to go over that. Ew, this pip is huge and far. It's always good to help yourself a little bit. Jesus. Oh, there's a rock. See? If I would be a miner, that would be like the dream come true, you know? We could just mine the crap out of this rock. But we can't, because we're not miners. It's got to be worth something. Well, my fuel situation is sort of 40% or so. The problem is that I have no clue what happens when I run out of fuel. So I'm, you know, risking a little bit, but we're almost there. Wow. Hell of a pip, isn't it? That was so freaking small from the distance. And look at the size of this thing! Okay, Sheila. You're always welcome to lurk. Okay. So what do you think, Simon? Should we try to drive up this? Tell me, should I try to drive up this? And be reckless and stupid? Anyone? Okay, let's try. I reckon the key here is not speed, but consistency. So we don't go too quickly. For our own good. But so we don't lose momentum. Just do it! Yesterday you said tomorrow. Just do it! There. Okay, it's going. It's really steep. This must be so bad for our fuel economy. Yes, Simon. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Is it the top? Are we there yet? Must be somewhere near the top. I wonder if the ship is going to land here. Yay! We managed! This got to be screenshotted. Let's try to get the camera somewhere nice. Let's try to get it up. Well, this doesn't really... Yes, I think so. I wish I could, you know, I could claim this as my own nipple, you know? This is where I am. I'm sitting there inside. Okay, so... that is one big nipple. I shall call it the... the Nipple Town. That's what it's going to be called. Welcome to the Nipple Town, where your dreams are no longer dreams. We just did it. Okay, let's recall the ship and see if we can see how it lands. If we can find it, where it is. Where is my ship? Please tell me it's not going to land somewhere outside of the crater. Okay, I hear it somewhere. Yeah, the problem is I can't see it. It might be landing somewhere outside of the crater. There we go. Now we just need to drive down of that huge nipple. See, look at this. This ship is huge. You know? And look how small it looks like comparing to that, you know, pimp that we're on. Okay. Wish me luck. I'm going in. Yeah, I don't want to fall off the Nipple Town. You know, because once you fall from grace, there is no longer any driving. Look how steep this is. Just look at this. I obviously totally lost control over that. And we're going down. I really hope it's not going to roll off. Just look at this! It's so freaking steep! That is hilariously steep. And it doesn't look that bad. But just look at this! This is crazy! So call me maybe. Because you see, I don't want to lose this. Time to drink some coffee, because it's always good to drive out of Nippletown while you're drinking some coffee. Okay, time to speed this up. Fuel at 26%. I'm just pretty happy that we don't have to drive up that freaking huge hill. Okay. Okay, let's go aboard. Board the ship. Okay, so I reckon we still have some unknown here. I think it's one. Yeah. Just that one unexplored area. Log destination. Time to turn on that ship. I love doing that. So organic.
Landing gear retracted.
Goodbye, Nippletown. It was nice knowing you. Oh, that's a super nice alignment.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
We don't always
1.
get to
engage.
just jump. Let's see. You see, this is a DRP zone. I call it a derp zone. Now we're out of the derp zone and we're into the OC zone. I'm not entirely sure where, if ever, we'll come back to the Nippletown. I sort of think that in 5 minutes we're no longer going to remember where is Nippletown. I wish there would be like a way to name that planet and just search for it. But unfortunately it's one of the billions and billions of them here. So the chances of us actually ever coming to the Nippletown, even if we would, we would have to find the same planet and land on the same, yeah, like a node system. That would be awesome. Frontier, if you're listening, please give us a node system so that I can call that place Nippletown, okay? It's especially for me, because I'm the biggest fan. The Stan. coffee. Yes, it will. Unfortunately. Fortunately, it didn't have too many people living there, so... if you know what I mean. Come on, speed this up a bit. They're going to go really far for that one little, you know, one little system or whatever it is. Can we see something nice? Maybe? Ah, maybe you want to see me. Let's see. Still not enough. Okay, now it's too much. There we go. You can see me. I'm sitting right there. Screenshot. So we managed to entertain ourselves for a good 4,000 line seconds here. So, one more scan and then we are good to move on. I reckon we'll do like a good 15 jumps before we scan again, so that we can do this 1,000 light years. Because this is really far. Oh. Hello. It's going well. It's going well. It's I claimed the, you can ask Simon what I claimed. It was a big and long and precarious journey, however you pronounce that. Precarious? I have no idea. Dangerous. Yep. We exactly did that. And now I'm going to the last planet in this system, and then we're going to do 15 jumps. Try to get ourselves as far from Sol as possible. You did? That's nice. Was it like a long time ago or fairly recently? So we're scanning the last one, I think. Ah, okay. High metal content world. Those are always valuable. Okay, let's see. Are there any more? Nope. Let's start jumping.
Frameshift drive charging.
Once we are at 10 lights, 10 systems away from finishing, then we can scan again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Whoa! Why is the canopy frozen like that on that picture? Whoa, no! Shit! Ah! Bad sand. Really bad sand. Oh, we got to scan it though. Holy crap, that was close. That was really close. You do not want to end up in that sun. Oh, nice. It's a Tauri star. We, ladies and gentlemen, discovered an ultra rare from what I think. What is there? Might as well scan this, right? I mean, it is only 40 light seconds away and there's nothing else in that system. We don't even have to go anywhere. A water world. Let's see. The T Towers. Let's see. What kind of star is it? We'll have to consult a mighty wiki for that. Yep, they are definitely rare. Okay. Okay, how apart we are? Okay, ready for this? What is the name of the system you're in? Theo? What's the name of your system? Okay, let's see. Let's try to type it. Xuan Duna. Okay, so you're that far. Yep, a little far. 3,300 light years away. That's where you are. Okay, let's jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I can see you marked on the map. It's just I'm not entirely sure how accurate it is, because it showed me that you're somewhere completely else, so...
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
find here? Yes, there's a sand in which we can fuel scoop.
Fuel
It's good
scooping.
because our fuel was a little bit low. While we're scooping, let's check out that system. Oh, okay. Okay. That's nice. Well, you're about 3,300 light years away. And counting, because I obviously jumped another 30. We're now so close that despite the light pollution, we can see the Milky Way very, very clearly. Well, if you're curious about being furthest away from the core, once you get your Anaconda, try going, you know, the other way around, so not through the core till the
Fuel
end,
scooping
but actually
complete.
away from the core. I reckon that would be the most efficient way to find out. It's still, from what I think from what I checked, I think
Fuel
it's still a good
disengaged.
14,000 light years away.
Frameshift
yeah,
drive charging.
it's still a bit of a drive. Even if you have, even when you have Anaconda, it's still a bit of a, you know, a way to go.
4, 3, 2.
I can imagine you already have a
Engage.
×9. You're making some big bucks there. I could probably think that you know, it's not going to take you long to save up. Okay, I think we can fuel scoop from that one. Looks a little different. Yeah, we can
Fuel
fuel
scooping.
Nice. "22 objects." $43.5 mil. So how long do you think it will, you know, it will take you to make or save up 44 million?
Fuel scooping complete.
You know what? If you find the restaurant at the end of the universe, I want to go there too. I would
Fuel
totally
scoop
not be surprised
disengaged.
if they would make it though. You know, as a tribute. I would definitely not
Frameshift
be
drive charging.
entirely surprised.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, you think you can get it now? Will you be able to upgrade it properly too, so you don't end up, you know, with just a, you know, naked ship?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
That was quick. No one actually explored that. Might be the first one to do it. Let's mark it. Oh, good. Do you have to go far to be able to get it discounted?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
The smoothie is
Four,
really,
3,
really
2,
big,
1.
area.
Engage.
I've been going through it for some time now. Nice. All of the stars are scoopable and
Fuel
relatively
scooping.
safe. Gotta love it. Okay. Something's up with the scoop. The hell? That is a really old sun. There we go. Maybe I was just too high. Yeah, just usual normal sun.
Fuel scooping complete.
And since no one claimed it, we are going to claim it for ourselves. Because no one has sold that sun scan to anyone. So I might be the first. Okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Anaconda is very
Engage.
multi-purpose, right? At that size, you don't go specific anymore, because they are super heavy armored with really nice guns and lots of them, but also a lots of jump range and lots of cargo.
Fuel scooping.
But I reckon Anaconda is not your last ship, Theo. You're going for the cutter, right? Which is even bigger. Okay, we're getting a little hot here.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scooping
We don't want to
complete.
start taking damage.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, I think 768 cargo spacemen in the Imperial Cutter. It's pretty impressive, I'd say.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wow,
4,
we're getting close.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think Anaconda has close to 500, I think. I think around 500 cargoes, yeah, somewhere there.
Fuel scooping.
How many jumps we have? 17 jumps, so 7 more jumps and we're going to go exploring again. Yeah, that's a hell of an upgrade from 450 to 500, you know, to 768. I reckon that's a huge upgrade. And then when you have an Imperial Cutter,
Fuel scooping
you don't only need
complete.
to trade because they are really good for fighting, maybe not that maneuverable, but they are basically, you know,
Fuel
tanks in space
disengaged.
with lots and lots of guns and huge shields. And you can there's
Frameshift
one of the
drive
few ships
charging.
that actually can mount, like, you know, huge plasma cannons and etc. on them. So yeah, it's basically a huge war machine.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So much so you can
Engage.
actually store your own fighter, you know, planes in it, or fight the smaller fighter ships.
Fuel scooping.
So yeah, imagine, Theo, when you get a cutter, what are you going to do when someone tries to interdict you? What are you going to do then? Run?
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
So you get like your personal bodyguard.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't think you'll need to even turn in an Anaconda. If you have gimbaled turrets and such, I don't think you're going to need to turn, because Anaconda has turrets everywhere.
Fuel scooping.
So I don't think you are actually going to need to turn around. How many more jumps? 5.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to going back to trading, although I stand to make a pretty good profit out of this journey as well.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like really good profit for completing the journey with all the scanning that I'm doing and so on. I should be making really good money.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
It's good to know for when I come back.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yes, as long as I don't blow up. That is a prerequisite of being able to sell
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Makes you a little impatient though, because you know you have all of this, you know, sitting on you. And you know that you have to go on all the way till the end. And then come back, and it will take a good week to come back from the core.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit laggy sometimes. You're right. But my Twitch doesn't lag out that much, but it, you know, even on my connection it lags out sometimes. That's not particularly impressive systems for now. Oh, I'm definitely not going to take the same route
Fuel
back.
scooping complete.
If I'm not going to be totally bored with this, I'm going to attempt to go completely to the very outskirts, like upwards or downwards.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
You know, by the time I get there, I might be so bored that all I will want is to just get back as quickly as possible. So instead of, you know, so I'm just going to plan the quickest route possible, you know, to get back as quickly and safely as possible to sell those schematics, you know.
Fuel scooping.
I can always do another journey later on, if anything.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
It will be nice to see a little bit of a civilization again.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, 2 more jumps and we should stop for scanning again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Only one new object. It looks like a entirely binary system. There's nothing else in it. Were you interdicted?
Warning. Temperature critical.
Whoa!
Fuel scooping
What a weird
complete.
sun. Jesus, I didn't notice the temperature. What the hell? Okay, maybe I need to
Fuel
scan
scoop
this.
disengaged.
You normally don't take that much heat. Let's see what it is. Well, hello. Maybe I was just too close.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Heaven! Heaven is up, Simon, if you wouldn't know. That is what is up, you know? The sky! You know?
Fuel
Wait.
scooping.
Yeah, everyone having some problems, problems connecting. Maybe a lot of people streaming today or something, or, you know, Twitch is having a bad hair day. Okay, well, that's not particularly the most impressive scanning place, but let's scan it. We said every 10. It is so as good as any, right? Well, no, you were asking. Unless you're in space, then my point is still valid.
Fuel scooping complete.
For me, Simon, there is no up. Up is a very big relative when
Fuel
it comes
scoop
to
disengaged.
when it comes to space. There is no up and down. Yeah, so for me there is no up or down. It's an alien concept to me, Earthlings. Ha! Lol. The enemy gate is down. Just look at this. Wow. I can never get bored of that site, you know? So pretty. It's like you don't get to see that when you're in Seoul. Not like that. Yep, I've seen Ender's Game. It's an interesting movie, without the spoilers, if there's anyone here that didn't see it. But it's not what I was expecting. Incorrect, Moonstone. The universe does in fact rotate. Everything in universe is in move and rotating, including the universe. Yes, it is very good. You're not going to expect what happens at the end, and you're going to feel like crap at the end. But yes, it is a very good movie. Yeah, but since Theo didn't see it, no one tells any spoilers, please. Wow, this little sun is far away. But we're nearly there. You've seen it, Moonstone. Again, incorrect. Well, seen it, right? Hue. Yes, I'm not going to spoil that movie, and I really hope to God you're not going to spoil Star Wars for me. I'm obviously going to, you know, if someone would spoil Star Wars for me, I would honestly stream myself crying for 5 days. In a row, non-stop. And I would force you to pity watch it. Ah, we don't have to go that close to that star, where it was a star. That's nice. Brown Dwarf. Okay, time to make 10 more jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
No. And Ender's Game is nothing
4,
like Star Wars.
3, 2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
If I could want anything for today is to just at least go as far as I can get out of this Sumuje area. It seems to
Fuel
be
scoop
huge.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1, engage.
No, but Ender's Game is an awesome movie.
Fuel scooping.
Nothing particularly interesting.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
I think
charging.
Moonstone's been follower for a really long time. I think since the inception of that channel. I think it's safe to say.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Yes, you could say so. Oh, that's a big system. Is that far?
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Sound gaming. That's
4,
funny. That's nice.
3, 2,
Someone should make a game
1.
with
Engage.
just sounds. I'm sure there was something done before like that, but someone should make an actual proper big title, whereas you're totally depending on sound and nothing else. No visuals, no graphics, nothing. All you have to do is just a pair of headphones and, you know, and try to beat the game like that.
Fuel scooping.
By the way, guys, have you heard about that guy, that blind guy that actually managed to beat a Legends of Zelda recently? He's totally blind. He actually managed to beat an entire game. So much so that it's such a big news that actually some, you know, couple of big like tech sites that I follow were writing about this guy.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
I know, what he's done is that he put stereo speakers really close to himself, and then relying on a sound and save games, you know? He done a little bit of a trial and error, and he actually managed to learn an entire game like that. I think that's a feat of strength, if anything, you know, if I've seen any.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Can I fuel scoop this? Yeah,
Fuel
I
scooping.
can. It's an unusual system. Let's see how unusual it is. Jesus. Mainly suns. In a single planet. That is a lot of suns.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
5 more jumps. Yep. There will be one coming in later on tonight.
4, 3,
Some awesome
2,
screenshot.
1.
I will
Engage.
promise I will attempt to do some description too, you know?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Warning, temperature critical.
Jesus, overheating again. Come on, go down temperature.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Thank you. My
Frameshift
ship
drive
started
charging.
steaming. Wow, look at this.
Four, three,
That is an insane amount of
1.
stars.
Engage.
Yeah, it does look like my ship can take some heat. At 83%, I was still not taking any damage, so I think it was pretty.
Fuel
It's
scooping.
pretty good, but it did take some upgrading. I think, you know, Asp is not by any means an expensive ship, right, Theo? You know, given that how much you paid for your, you know, Type 9 and about to pay for your Anaconda. But think about it like that: 3 million. Give or take about, you know, to buy the ship, but it took me, I spent another nearly 10 to outfit it the
Fuel
way it is.
scooping
So
complete.
no, Simon, no, it can't take more than than 100. It will start taking damage. It's not going to instantly die, you know what I mean? But
Fuel scoop
yeah,
disengaged.
it's definitely going to be damaging.
Frameshift drive charging.
Actually, once we get there,
4,
in free jumps, we can
3,
check if we
2,
done 1000
1.
light years or not.
Engage.
If we didn't and we're really close to it, we can do 2-3 more jumps and then try to find our home. And scan that system instead.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see. Okay. Jump.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Maybe we get to land on some awesome planet. That would be cool. See, every planet I landed on so far have been so different.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, let's see. How far are we from Sol? And we are 3,851, so I reckon we still have some way to go. Jesus, the system really goes and goes. I reckon here should be... By here it should be above.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's just jump to more than 1,000 light years per day.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
How many jumps do we have here? 8 jumps. Whoa.
Fuel scooping complete.
Just look at this star system, they're so pretty. Wonder what sort
Fuel
of star
scoop
system it is.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Sophia, are you far from buying your Anaconda?
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Let's see. We'll make one more jump and then we'll
Fuel
see if
scooping
we're
complete.
far enough.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Here you are. Wow. It's gorgeous. Looks super gorgeous.
4, 3, 2,
Cluster
1.
of bright white
Engage.
stars. It would have to be so awesome to be there.
Fuel scooping.
Jesus, 35 objects. Let's see. Soul is 3,933. I reckon 4 jumps, and we should be above 4,000.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
Let's
charging.
Jump, jump.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
The further I go,
Fuel
the more
scooping.
weird stuff is going to be happening. Because for now it's fairly uneventful. You know, every now and then it's a white star that threatens the system. Huh. Nothing here, might as well just scan this.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay. Let's continue.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
We're definitely going towards it. At least it seems like that. I mean, in space everything is so relative that, you know, we could be going away from it, but,
Four,
you know, since it's getting a
3,
bit bigger,
2,
it
1.
must be going
Engage.
towards that, you know, nice star system, at least relatively.
Fuel scooping.
That's got to be just 2 stars. Okay, we're about to cross our threshold. Welcome back. I'm
Fuel scooping complete.
searching for my temporary overnight home now, because within the next jump I'm going to be further than 4,000 light years away from home. That means that I would have done over 1,000 light
Fuel
years today.
scoop disengaged.
That was
Frameshift
basically my
drive
goal.
charging.
So starting from the next system, you know, I'm going to find a home in the first system that has a landable planet on it.
4, 3,
And then we can land again.
2,
Hopefully we can
1.
find,
Engage.
you know, we can find another city, you know, Simon, like we did the last time. Or we can make another city or name another city. Yeah, 4,000 light years, man, 4,000 light years. I'll show you
Fuel
something
scooping.
though. In the grand scheme of things, It's actually not that far. Because I'm going to open the galaxy map and zoom out. This is where I am. Right? I'm barely just passing that dark space. I'm just about to start to get into the, you know, where a lot of stars are. And I started from here. So, you know, and I still need to go here. I reckon I
Fuel
still have a
scooping
good
complete.
20,000. Yes, that's what's going to be called. Let's see if there is oh, there are landable planets here. That's awesome, and not a big system either. So we'll land on the last planet.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh, the question is, Theo, how do you know it's south? You know, I mean, it's space, right? Okay. Let's go to the first one. Well, if it is up to me, then let's say it's south. By the way, are you far from Anaconda, Theo? Although, if I would be to be correct, Theo, wouldn't it be that the south was down to me? Jeez, the stars. That's insane. Holy crap, the amount of stars here, now that the light pollution is nearly gone. Just wow. That is some insane amount of stars. Yeah, I got it was a pun. I just thought that, you know, I know I don't know south and north and everything like that. I'm not very good with that, but I thought that south would be down, so that, you know, it would be down to me. But yes, I did get the pun. After all, I very much enjoy punny jokes. What, did I like punny jokes? I think it's, you know, it's a widely known fact. But please don't challenge me to make punny jokes here, because I will never stop. And you're going to regret that you ever challenged me to make punny jokes. Okay, let's travel. You see, I have an entire folder, you know, of pun jokes prepared for when I have kids. Because, you know, I obviously want my kids to hate me, you know. No, I don't, but, you know, I will be one of those, you know, guy that has dad jokes on every corner. And they will be like, Dad, why? That's how they're going to be. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm gonna love it. I'll just do it. Okay. One more planet to scan, and then we can land and see what we find there. Icy body. I reckon that last place we're going to is actually one that we can land on as well. Let's check. Yep. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see how this looks like here. So pretty here. Many stars. Wow, this starts to be a bit blinding now. On to our final destination, where I hope I didn't spoil it in some way or didn't jinx it in some way, and I'm not going to die in this particular, you know, spectacular way, right? Because I just said it's the final destination. Whoa! I forgot that when you go out, you need to use your throttle to maneuver the camera, and yeah, and then I went out and I dethrottled entirely. Fortunately, we accelerated really quickly. So what do you think? What kind of planet are we going to land on? What sort of planet is this? Is it rocky, fluffy, icy, flat, canyons, or what? Well, it didn't say anything. I guess we're going to find out. Won't we? Okay, let's land on this thing. Yes, there are liquid planets. In fact, a few systems ago I scanned the planet that was made entirely out of liquid. Not any liquid, water. So, if there were any, you know, aliens living there, they were all fish. Or squid. Or maybe like kraken. Okay.
Orbital flight engaged.
This is a really seriously white planet. Is it like snow or something? Spoon sugar? Could be spoon sugar. Jesus, that's a really seriously white planet. I hope it's not like deep in snow or something. It definitely slows my system down. Like crazy. Wow. Okay, this planet really seriously slows my computer down. And very, very bright. And windy. It seems. What do you mean racist? I have nothing against white people. Or white planets. I love all planets alike. Yeah, the problem with this planet is that apart from that indication of how high I am in the air, there is no actual way of telling where is the freaking surface. It's so bright. Oh, the planet is racist. Okay, yeah, well. Wow, Theo, wow. I feel like I'm gaming in like 10 frames per second now. Like, I literally don't see where I'm going now. It's complete whiteout. Okay, it's starting to... What an
Landing gear
odd
deployed.
place. Put some glasses on your ship. Lol. Well, Theo, you wanted to see something odd? Here it is. Oh shit! Shit! That was a bit too close. Too quick. I think we had some suitable terrain behind us, didn't we? There we go. Okay, I managed to land on this thing. Jesus. What a weird thing. Let's go out and try to drive around. Fuel at 38%, so I won't be able to drive for long, but... Like, I literally can't see anything. take the screenshot for prosperity. Posterity. There. Jesus, it's really, this computer struggles with this planet. So would you look at this? You don't see that every day. Yeah, you see, Simon? Now you know why it lags so hard, because it's just too much sugar in this planet. It's just too sweet, man. Let's frame that nicely. Let's take a little screenshot. There we go. That'll be a good screenshot too. Well, it's my ship, you know. She's quite maneuverable despite of her, you know, big stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to that ship. There's no way I can drive in this. It's too much lag, too much sugar, man. Way too much sugar here. Now to board the ship. Yep, it definitely floats my boat. Yes, and it's sugar rush. I wish I would be rush because it's more like sugar slow because my computer completely slowed down. But hey. Anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. It was fun. We're a good 4,020 light years away from Sol. It was awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you again. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like buttons, do all that stuff, and follow me. There will be more. There will be so much more. And then, you know, obviously once I get closer to a core, there will be more streaming so you can jump with me. And, well, hopefully we're not going to die in a black hole. So, anyway, take care, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. And, yeah, it's evening, and, well, too bad that I'm going, but thank you for joining, Javago. And, yeah. So thank you very much, and I'll see you around next time. Take care, people. And fly safe. And all, you know, don't drink and fly. Etc. Right? Okay, take care, people. Bye.